Nomad Data Connect allows you to find data to address any business problem. For example, you can find data you need to train a model, build a customer analysis, size a market, and more. There are thousands of companies selling data on Nomad Data. Simply create a request to get connected with them. Give the request a name and a description. You can also hide your identity if you prefer. Here you can exclude vendors if you're already in contact with them, if their products didn't fit your needs, or if you are looking for an alternative. In this example, we'll select a vendor from our DRM. Here you can set optional requirements like data history and budget. You can also set your request to remain open to be matched with new providers or datasets over time. In the last step, you can add questions which responding vendors will have to answer. This helps filter out vendors who aren't a good fit. Let's submit the request. Our matching engine reviews every vendor on the platform, and your request is matched with up to 15 vendors. Some vendors respond in as little as 5 minutes. Let's see what a response looks like. Here you can see the name of the vendor, the contact who responded, as well as a description of what the company does. Additionally, you can track which requests were addressed by the vendor or their datasets, so you know the exact value each data vendor has provided to the firm. You can even see if anyone at your company has already contacted or purchased data from the vendor. This helps companies avoid duplicate data purchases as well as testing data that others have tested over and over again. There have been 13 interactions with this company already, so let's see the history. Let's review the response. The vendor has responded directly, telling you how their data solves your particular need. They explain what their data can and cannot show. You can also see the answers to the questions you asked. You can now choose whether or not you want to connect with the vendor. Let's proceed to chat with the vendor. You are now directly connected with the vendor. If you hid your identity in the first step, your identity will still be hidden here. At this point, you can either ask a few more follow-up questions or directly share your email to continue the conversation offline. Once you connect with a vendor, their information is automatically copied to your DRM, including the vendor record, contact, and interaction. We've just walked through the single user mode for data requests. In large companies, oftentimes you'll want data requests to be screened by other employees before being sent into the external vendor network. You can roll out Nomad to hundreds or even thousands of employees. Instead of requests going straight to vendors, they first go to a central team for review. Here you can see a reviewer's dashboard of all incoming requests, including details of the request and who submitted it. From here, you can take several actions. In a firm with multiple reviewers, you can assign a request to yourself so that colleagues know you're working on it. Let's see the details of this request. You can view the full request, edit for clarity, respond to the originator, or link it to a relevant vendor or dataset in your DRM. If the request looks good, you can submit it to Nomad's network of thousands of vendors. Now let's continue the tour. In addition to handling incoming requests, you can also research past requests, saving you and the firm time reevaluating problems that have already been solved. Here are the details of the past request. There's also a previous conversation about it. Let's see what it was about. Reviewers can read the contents of any chat, either internal with a colleague or external with a vendor. Now let's go back. Enterprise data discovery is the perfect tool to make sure all data requests at your organization are captured, processed, and saved in one place to benefit others in the future.